Hats. Do you want them so you can wear them inside when sitting at your computer? Of course you do. Make demonetize monetize again. Link in the description. Let's play GeoGuessr. Okay, I learned from my mistakes last time. So, the no points challenge. The idea is that we don't just guess wherever, kind of at the North Pole or the South Pole. We have to make a guess that is somewhere in a place that could actually feasibly have street view, like a populated area. Okay, so I didn't realize that last time. I just figured, no points challenge. We're just gonna, try to guess as far away as we possibly can. That is not the case. So we'll try it with the more difficult rules this time around. This seems like it could be somewhere in Europe, maybe. I don't know for sure. It seems like this is some kind of European architecture, It could be France, maybe, Italy, maybe. The fortunate part is that those are pretty close together, right? So if we're going to guess completely opposite to those, where would that be? Okay, so that means we're somewhere in, like, this area. So there to there. Maybe like Hawaii. Hawaii could actually be pretty far away in this case, and you can actually get street view in Hawaii. We know for a fact that we've gotten something on Oahu before in Honolulu. So we'll guess there, and we'll see if we can get 0 points on this one. Come on, you didn't get any points? I earned 1 point? Are you kidding me? It was Italy, which I guessed, and I earned 1 point. I earned one point, but that was 7,828 miles away. Oh, I should have gone, you know what? I should have guessed New Zealand. You know what the problem is here? Again, it's because this is stretching the globe into a flat surface. So that's actually closer than, I should have guessed New Zealand. I earned 1 point though? 1 point. What are the odds of that? You know what? Okay, this looks like it could again be European. And those are Latin characters, I think. Oh God, I can't even tell. Could that be Cyrillic? Oh God, this is tough to read that. It seems like Eastern Europe. So, with that in mind, right, Eastern Europe, maybe we do a New Zealand guess. That seems like probably the way to go. We can't ever guess Africa on anything because Africa, well, actually we can't. We can guess South Africa. We can't guess anywhere else other than, so you get South Africa. I think Nigeria has some street view. I believe Morocco has some street view, but I'm not sure if we ever actually get those in GeoGuessr. Someone's shown me a map of like where there is Google Street View. Anyway, New Zealand seems like a possible place to get 0 points on this one. Please, please, please. Didn't get any points. Woo! All right, see, it's funny because that seems like it was closer on the flat map than our Hawaii to Italy guess, but obviously it was 4,000 miles further. So it's like you get a big bulge if you go across hemispheres. So that's what we need to keep in mind. That's what she said. Let's continue. All right, we are in the United States, I think, on this one. Looks like it with some pickup trucks. Any flags? Any flags anywhere around here just to make sure? Yep, can always count on a flag. It's quite delightful. Thank you guys for your patriotism, making my life so much easier. So where do we think we're in the U.S.? This looks like more East Coast. I'm thinking more East Coast U.S. So what's like the furthest away flight you can possibly get? We can either guess way over on the east side of Australia or we can guess South Africa, and I'm not sure. I remember once I got invited to do something. It was like be an extra in Resident Evil or something like that, and it was in South Africa, and I remember that the flight times were just out of this world. So I think South Africa is pretty darn far away, but it is East Coast instead of West, I think. Kind of thinking down here. There is Street View, I'm pretty sure. Please. Come on. Didn't get any points. 11,000 miles away. I wonder if it's over 10,000 miles is where you get the no points threshold, something like that. If I end this round with 1 point, I swear to God. Okay, this feels like it could be like Singapore, somewhere in Malaysia, probably. We got the scooters. We got the Malaysian-looking trucks. Exit 34. So yeah, this could be Singapore. All right, well, whatever the case. So it's probably somewhere in that area, which means this getting halfway around means we should stick to like some equator stuff. So is that about, you know what, since this is around the equator here, this is actually going to be like a far distance, whereas if we're guessing in the northern hemisphere, because it's not going to be as, I'm trying to visualize this projected onto a circle. So I'm pretty sure because this is right about equator-ish, we should stick to, okay, so there, what's about midpoint between the two? Seems to be maybe Maybe somewhere in Brazil, which we do know has Street View. So I'm going to guess, actually, is it slightly above, though? Actually, it could be anywhere in this region. So I'll just guess on the equator. Somewhere in Brazil. Do they have, this is all like Amazon forest, though, so I don't know if there's much Street View there. We know there's a lot in Ecuador. God, I'm trying to visualize what is halfway between. Actually, yeah, there's definitely Street View here. All right, come on, come on. Yes, 11,000 once again. Woo! Here we go. We're doing all right. We're doing all right. No points. So we're in round 5 out of 5, and my score is 1. Oh, no. Oh, God. Is this Australia or the United States? Oh, no. Oh, no. I don't know. God dang it. Well, we got a 50-50 chance, but really not, because if I determine that this is Australia and I guess accordingly, I'm gonna get 0 points. No, I'm gonna get it right. That's the problem. I'm gonna get it right. It's the inverse of what we want here. It's gonna be like, it would be great if we were actually playing a hardcore round, but I am gonna get it right instead. God. I don't know why agriculturally this looks more like the US, because I'm just thinking farmland, right? We got a lot of agriculture here in the US. And I don't know if you get, it just looks, oh God. I'm going to guess Australia and I'm going to get it right. And it's going to be horrible because I don't want to get it right. Okay, well, assuming we are in the United States, someone is yelling at their monitor right now, like, no, that's a native species to Australia. I don't see any eucalyptus trees, but we don't even, like, it's dirt road. I can't even tell what side we're driving on. It's super not helpful. Okay, well, anyway, so what are we guessing? Somewhere in like the middle of the country here, which means that if we are to get that about halfway, let's just guess southern tip of Australia and kind of hope for the best on this one. Oh, it was Canada. Oh, thank you. Oh, I thought for sure there was no way. I've gotten 1 point. I got 1 point. Has anyone else ever managed to accomplish this? That's what I'm wondering. Am I the first person to ever score 1 point in GeoGuessr? Have I managed to create history here? 1 point. I can't even be mad at that, actually. I think I'm more impressed by that than actually getting 0, because I feel like the odds are, it's more difficult probably to get the radius of 1, like the area of that radius sliver, is probably smaller than the 0 point guesses. Oh boy, let's see if we can still golf a little bit better here, boys. What do we think on this one? Probably the United States. Can I get, oh wait, actually, hold on. I can't really tell if those are state flags or what, but it seems pretty US. We got a Ford F-150 or something like that. We got a Infinity. I think the US is a fairly okay guess, which means that this is our go-to when we think it's the US, just southern tip of Western Australia. How about it? There we go. No points. Beautiful. See, I feel like you can kind of get used to it. Oh dear. Or maybe not. Wow. Well, there's nothing for us to go off of here really, except for that. Maybe I should have kept it. Maybe I should have just not pushed my luck any further and stuck with the whole, I got 1 point, and that's pretty amazing. See, that almost looks like it could be some California, like, mission architecture right there. You got these missions all over California from Spanish colonization times. They're pretty cool. Santa Barbara mission I went to quite often growing up in Santa Barbara for events or what have you in the gardens outside. But it could also be like Italy or something. I don't know. Should I do a South Africa guess, or maybe more of a, if it's California, yeah, still we go, God, maybe if it's Italy, this could still be far enough away. I'm not sure. We could hedge our bets. Hey, I still didn't get any points. So worked out. You know, thankfully, Northern Hemisphere to Southern Hemisphere is generally pretty good. Oh, when we were playing Fortnite the other night, I looked up, actually I can do it again, because I was wondering, you know, obviously the amount of people who live in the Southern Hemisphere, there's just a lot less land, so it's a lot less people. I didn't know exactly how much less, though. It's quite significant. Hey, Alexa, how many people live in the Southern Hemisphere of the Earth?
Of those 800 million people, 200 million live in Brazil, the largest country by land area in the Southern Hemisphere, while 141 million live on the island of Java, the most populous island in the world. Did that answer your question?
Yes, thank you very much. Very much appreciate it. Okay, so it's 800 million total in the southern hemisphere. Isn't that just great to have access to that? That's pretty cool. Information at your fingertips. Man, imagine that 50 years ago. I wasn't alive, so I couldn't. So 800 million, 200 of those in Brazil, and 140 just on Java. Just right in here. Jeez, that's a lot of people. Woo! Anyway, okay, so far so good. But that means like 6.2 billion in the northern hemisphere. So a little outnumbered. I'm feeling Japan on this one. Architecture, power lines, that. The Mitsubishi. Yeah, that. Yeah, feeling Japan on this one. Got a little small inkling feeling. So where is about halfway from Japan? Probably maybe somewhere in southern Argentina could be there, and it's probably pretty far. South Africa seems like it could be a little close. Let's do yeah, like down here. We know there's Street View in Argentina, so how about over here? Didn't get any points. 10,000 miles away. Brilliant. Okay. Oh, well. All right. Well, we know where to go from here. Same thing. Yep. Thanks for dropping us in a pretty obvious location once again. Pretty great. Here we go. And didn't get any points once again. All right. I might win this. I'm in it to win it. Oh, boy. Where are we at right now? Skovli. So we are in Europe. I'm pretty sure about. The funny thing here is I feel like we're doing better following the rules that are supposed to make it more challenging. That's a Seat or Peugeot or something like that. Whatever. Right, so we're assuming like Eastern Europe here. So what do we want to do to get pretty out of the way there? Is Australia. Yep. Gonna just go with a Melbourne guess and hope that we're doing good. Didn't get any points. Yes! I did it! I managed to get 1 point and then 0 points. Never tell me the odds. Woo! All right. I feel like that couldn't have gone any better, actually. Like, that's it. We're putting that challenge to bed. We've done it. There's no sense in going any further with it. Now we just have to beat 20,000 points in Worldwide Hardcore mode. A little bit more of a tricky thing to accomplish. Anyway, we're going to wind it down there. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to like if you like. Check out the GeoGuessr playlist in the description if you want to watch more of this. Subscribe if you're not already. Also, make demonetize. Not that that's ever an issue really with GeoGuessr videos, but the hat's available for limited time. Link in the description to do it. So you can wear them inside. All right. Anyway, that'll be it. See you next time.